and thank you for joining us for our Innovation Day presentation. My name is Jose Gonzalez, and I am an application development specialist with the Univar Solutions focused water team. I'm an environmental chemist from the University of Delaware with over 37 years of experience in both water and wastewater treatment. I've focused my career on the chemical treatment of both water and wastewater, and I've had the very good fortune of working on some interesting projects, including a struvite removal project in New York City, a chemically enhanced primary treatment project for the first wastewater treatment plant for Mexico City, as well as several other wastewater treatment and water treatment projects throughout the world. I'm here today to talk to you about an innovative offering that Univar Solutions is offering to our water and wastewater treatment customers. Now, Univar Solutions has several industry-specific labs that we use to bring additional value to our customers. In this particular presentation, we're going to focus on the water treatment function and the benefits that this particular offering can offer to our customers. We are going to talk a little bit about the details of this offering, and we're also going to provide some case histories that will show some specific examples of how this offering has already helped Univar Solutions water and wastewater treatment customers. At the end of this presentation, there's going to be a short question and answer period. So please listen for instructions on how to participate in that. Before we get started, I want to give you a little bit of background on Univar Solutions philosophy. And if you look at our purpose statement, it says that we help keep our communities healthy, fed, clean, and safe. We are truly an integral part of the communities that we do business in, and we want to be a responsible partner to those communities. Now, we do so by following several core values. And if you see there on the right, the very first one is that we're serious about safety. Safety is absolutely number one with Univar Solutions, and it has to be. With some of the chemistry that we handle and with our customers making products that are meant for ingestion, safety absolutely has to be held as number one. We also want to make sure that we do what we say. We want to make sure that we perform to our word. When we tell a customer a certain thing, we are going to make sure that that happens. We also value our people. Our employees at Univar Solution are our greatest assets, and the employees of our customers are their greatest assets. We want to make sure these employees are kept safe, and we want to make sure that they're valued. Univar Solutions wants to be valuable to others. We want to be more than just a chemistry supplier, and that's why we develop programs like the one I'm going to talk to you about today. And finally, in the end, together we win. And what that means is that we're in a true partnership with our customers. We want to make sure that anything that takes place between Univar Solutions and its customers benefits both parties. So what I'm here to talk to you about is an innovative hybrid model that Univar Solutions has put together for our water and wastewater treatment customers. And that's a hybrid of a full-line water chemistry distributor and an advanced water treatment company with their technical abilities. First, we're going to talk a little bit about the difference between distribution and manufacturing. As a full-line water chemistry distributor, Univar Solutions typically doesn't manufacture any of the products we sell. Instead, we're able to align ourselves with the best manufacturers of the best chemistry out there, and this allows us to offer you many more different choices for your water chemistry needs. We're everything you would expect from a full-line chemistry distributor. We've got a nationwide presence with facilities located throughout the United States. We also have multiple suppliers to choose from for multiple different chemistries. We have an advanced logistics team that keeps everything in place and everything rolling. And very importantly, we have our own truck fleet that we can use to move a lot of our chemistry on. In these times where trucking has become difficult and truck drivers have become in short supply, this is a great asset for our customers. So really, our nationwide presence allows you as a customer to interact locally with a representative, and it also allows you to inventory your chemistry locally. And what that does is that it reduces the time from the point where you order your chemistry to the time it arrives on site for your plant to use. This shortened response time is important as far as operating your facility, and it also serves to shorten and to strengthen your supply chain. On the other end, we offer the technical capabilities of an advanced water treatment company, and this is what truly makes us different from a typical full-line chemistry distributor. And what this means is that we have nationwide technical sales teams that are available to you for local and quick response to your treatment problems. They're available to come on site and develop treatment solutions right at your plant. Being a full-line chemistry distributor, we have a great chemistry selection for them to choose from, which means that they're going to find the right and the best chemistry for your particular facility. They can help you choose chemistry, or they can help you troubleshoot their process. They can also make recommendations on the best process for your particular need. And we can also help you with the safety and handling of the chemistry we provide you. We have intimate knowledge on how to do this safely, and we're happy to share that with our customers. We can also help you meet new regulatory requirements or new requirements as to the level of treatment that your plant needs to perform. Our team of 17 technically trained focused water representatives are located throughout the United States and probably close to your facility. So in addition to those, we have 3 very highly technical application development specialists that can support your process even with the most difficult treatment problems. So from the distribution side, the benefits that we bring is that we truly have a complete chemistry portfolio from the intake of your process to the discharge of your process. Being a full-line chemistry distributor, we have access to a myriad of different chemistries. What that means for our customers is that we have the right chemistry for your application. And in this situation, that means that there's no need for a one-size-fits-all solution. This, in essence, makes us better than working with a manufacturer. A manufacturer may have 1 or 2 different chemistries for a particular end use, but since Univar Solution is aligned with multiple manufacturers, we have many options for a particular end use for our customers to choose from. What this, in essence, does is it simplifies your purchasing. If you choose, you can buy all of your chemistry from one location. And it also simplifies the communications by giving you one single point of contact for all of your chemistry. You know, in today's world of SAP and some of those other programs that can make the addition of new vendors difficult and time-consuming, this truly simplifies your vendor process. Also, as a full-line chemical distributor, we have the advantage of multiple supply options. Univar Solutions is one of the largest chemical distributors in North America. We have many manufacturers in our portfolio, and we work with pretty much every chemistry that is needed for water and wastewater treatment. We have multiple supply chain options, and what that means for our customers is security in their supply chain, having multiple options for their chemistry. Another thing that our size brings us is great purchasing power. Now, we've probably come to see here in the last couple of years, as chemistry supply has become tight, that sometimes it's difficult to obtain certain chemistries. Because we are such a large purchaser of chemistry, we get a lot of preference from our manufacturers. And that's very crucial when supply gets tight. That can mean the difference between being able to obtain chemistry for your process and not being able to obtain chemistry for your process. Another thing we can do, in addition to our own highly technical team, is that we can leverage our manufacturer technical support teams. Most manufacturers have very strong technical teams that help support the use of their products, and by having such a close relationship with them, we can offer that to our end users as well. Moving over to the technical side, we have a very technically trained staff available to you. And this is unlike most typical distributors. We have those technical capabilities that allow us to perform a quick response solution to your problems on site. As I mentioned before, our team of trained focused water specialists are at your disposal. And we also have that team of more advanced application development specialists that can solve even the most difficult water treatment problems. What does that mean for you? It means that basically we are a supplier of more than just chemistry. We're actually a supplier of solutions to our customers. We have local access for our problem solvers to be able to come to your facility and do their job on site. Application development can be done on site, which is truly the best way to do it in the water and wastewater treatment market. It allows us to solve problems right at your site and fix them for you there. Our availability of people throughout the U.S. also means that we have a quick response to your technical needs. So we're going to switch gears here a little bit, and I'm going to give you some actual examples of how this business model has been able to help some of our customers. We're going to talk a little bit about how we've been able to help our customers choose the very best product for their particular application. We're going to talk a little bit about how we've been able to help them improve safety on site by providing the right chemistry choice. I'm also going to talk a little bit about reducing costs and how the right chemistry can actually help reduce your treatment costs. And finally, we'll talk about the importance of quick response to problems, but not only quick response, but accurate response. So in this first example, we're going to talk a little bit about saving money with the best chemistry. And in this particular situation, there was a wastewater treatment plant, and they were unhappy with the current 2-chemical phosphorus removal treatment that they were using. They were using a traditional aluminum sulfate, and this required them to also use sodium hydroxide to help precipitate the phosphorus and maintain pH. So the customer was really unhappy about having to use the 50% sodium hydroxide on site. They were experiencing some handling and storage issues with the product, and their operators just truly did not like to work with the 50% sodium hydroxide. They were also unhappy with their current treatment costs. If you've been following the sodium hydroxide market lately, you'll see that its pricing has gone up significantly, and this was really taxing them on the treatment cost side. This particular facility, before they decided to look at alternative chemistry, was paying over $80,000 per year for the chemistry that they needed to meet their phosphorus removal limits. So the Univar Solutions team came on site, and we conducted some jar tests with a newly launched modern coagulant chemistry. So this particular chemistry was a sodium aluminate-based product. Now, sodium aluminate in the past has had issues with stability in the storage tanks, and there's been precipitation problems with it. But this newly developed product by a local vendor was actually designed to stay in solution with the storage tank. It had been chemically modified to do so, so we thought it would be a very good fit for this particular facility. We conducted some jar tests at the plant, and the results looked promising, so we recommended the plant do a full-scale plant test to test out the new single product chemistry. So for this plant, the Univar Solutions team was able to provide a great deal of support. We provided manpower for the startup of the trial, and we also helped dial in the correct dose rate. We provided data analysis throughout the trial and adjustments of the dose rates to make sure that everything was running perfectly during the test period. We were also able to provide a temporary storage tank and feed system for the product, and this was important because we didn't want to disrupt their current storage and feed systems should they have to go back to that. And finally, at the end of the trial, we analyzed the results. We provided a report with recommendations on dose rates and also gave a cost analysis for the product. So finally, at this plant, we were able to eliminate the 50% sodium hydroxide from the site. During the test period and subsequently afterwards, they have been in 100% compliance with all their phosphorus removal requirements. They've done all this with a simple one chemistry solution. Their current phosphorus removal costs are now just over $40,000 per year. So this is roughly a 50% savings in the chemical costs compared to what they were paying before. So we've improved the safety as well on site. The operators are very happy that the 50% sodium hydroxide doesn't have to be used for this process anymore. In this next application, we're going to talk about the importance of quick response, but also quick response with the right chemistry solution. And the opportunity here was a wastewater treatment plant, and they had a contract dewatering firm that was coming on site about 3 times per year to dewater their biosolids and haul them off. Now, this turned out to be a very expensive undertaking for them, and so they thought that it would be beneficial to bring in and have an engineering company design their own biosolids dewatering facility. So they contracted with an engineering company, and the engineering company decided that a screw press would be the best technology for this particular plant. They began construction on the project. However, the engineering company did not perform any chemical testing to determine the right chemical for this particular treatment. About 2 weeks prior to the scheduled startup, the engineering firm called Univar Solutions and asked if we could come in quickly and develop the chemistry for the startup of this dewatering facility. So the Univar Solutions treatment team was able to arrive on site the day after we were called by the engineering company. We were able to conduct some polymer testing to find the chemistry that was needed to meet the design parameters. So on that first day of testing, we found a polymer that met the parameters, and we also found that polymer was manufactured locally. And what we thought was in the long run that this would shorten the supply chain and assure them timely deliveries down the road. This polymer was ordered, and it arrived on time for the startup of the unit. So the startup went as planned. The chemistry worked as designed from day one at the dose that was determined in the laboratory. And this is what we mean by not only timely results, but accurate results. The dewatering costs that are experienced by the facility now are only a fraction of what they were when the contract operating company was coming in to do their biosolids dewatering. So in this final example, we're going to talk a little bit about filling the technology gap. And this is really talking about going above and beyond chemical choice as the technical capabilities that we bring in. In this particular instance, we had a landfill customer that was experiencing some very short run times on a newly installed RO system that they were using to treat their leachate. So the RO firm suggested to them that they add a DAF prior to the RO to pre-treat the water and hopefully improve the run times. The RO firm also asked Univar Solutions to help develop the coagulation and flocculation chemistry for that particular unit. So the Univar Solutions team came on site, and we worked with the DAF vendor to help develop the correct chemistry that met the removal parameters that they were looking for. In the jar test in the laboratory that were conducted, we found a combination of an inorganic coagulant and an anionic polymer, and those were chosen for the pilot DAF treatment. So the testing proved acceptable, but as the pilot unit began to run, the team really questioned the choice of the DAF as the right equipment for this application. As the pilot unit started, the DAF experienced some non-treatment related shortcomings. It experienced some foaming and then the poor removal efficiencies that are usually associated with that, not related necessarily to the chemical treatment itself, but related to the design and type of unit that was chosen. So in this situation, the Univar Solutions team recommended a change to a plate clarifier as the pretreatment option for the RO. So a pilot unit of the plate clarifier was brought in. They removed the DAF, and we were able to find some new chemistry for that plate clarifier. The plate clarifier itself proved to be the solution, and the unit has been working as designed, allowing the RO to now have reasonable run times. So in this situation, our technical capabilities allowed us to recommend not only the right chemistry for that particular application, but it helped the customer find the right process that met the treatment needs. So in summation, we truly do think that this model brings our customers the best of both worlds. On the distribution side, we're a full-line chemical distributor that gives us local access to all the best water and wastewater chemistry products for our customers. It gives us multiple manufacturers and chemical technologies to choose from, which really strengthens the supply chain. It has local personnel for you to interact with on a day-to-day basis. It also allows you to inventory your chemistry locally for short response times and quick turnaround on orders. This in turn makes you have a very robust distribution chain for your products. Our in-house transportation capabilities also play a big part in these benefits. And unlike the typical chemistry distributor, we also offer advantages on the technology side. We have strong technical resources, much like an AWT company would have. They're local to you and available on site for you. We have advanced treatment specialists that can go above and beyond, even to find answers to the most difficult treatment problems. We have capabilities to do testing right on your site. Everything from lab tests to plant trials we are capable of doing. We have a full complement of technical skills that we use to benefit our customers. So in essence, we want to supply a solution and not only the chemistry with this. So I really want to thank you for taking the time to sit through our Innovation Day presentation. My name, again, is Jose Gonzalez, and I'm an application development specialist for Univar Solutions. You can see my email address there on the screen. Feel free to use that to contact me directly with any questions or comments, or you can look us up at our website at www.univarsolutions.com. Thank you for your participation.